It's me, Bree McGee. Welcome to my little corner of the world, the cosy home of wholesomeness, and I hope your day is going swimmingly. Today's Breeze is all about sobering reflection, so let's get started. I often reflect on my life. I recently made a video about how I have to take each day as it comes because I don't know how I'm going to feel physically or mentally each day, so I have to just take each day as it comes. And I've recently also been reflecting on what my life is looking like and how it's changing as time goes on. And I've had to put some thought into that because my health is deteriorating with the conditions that I'm living with. And also I've started to feel differently about certain things. And most of the time I can lift myself out of kind of mental stupors, for want of another word. I can lift myself out of those bad feelings and those, like more, I'd say darker feelings in a way. I can normally lift myself out of those, but recently with the downturn of my health and things like that, I've been feeling a little bit less able to do that. So I've had to figure out and reflect on my life, what I can possibly do to make it better. And I came up with a few points which I thought I would outline today in this video. I've had to write them down because I can't remember anything at the moment. So apologies for looking down with my glasses on, so bear with me a second. I've had to think about how I can shift my mindset. I've had to have a look at what I do each day, the routines that I have, what I have to get done, my everyday things I have to do, I can't not do, and the things that I want to do that bring me some kind of pleasure. And the first lot of things I have to get done take up most of my energy, and so the things I want to do end up being dismissed or left out because I just don't have the capability to do them after I've finished all of the compulsory stuff. And so I'm having to have a look at my routines and what I could possibly change with that, and also making small changes to what I do each day. So if I have to, for example, I have to feed my cats every day. I have to change the litter trays each day. And so it's making sure that I have time aside to do that, getting it done as quickly as possible so that I'm not kind of lumbering about trying to get that done, getting it done and then having a bit of spare time. And obviously other commitments I have each day, getting those done in a smaller period of time to hopefully free up some more time for myself. And I've also had to think about what a clear vision is of what I want my life to look like moving forward. I have things I would love for it to look like. I'd love for it to be filled with days at the seaside. I'd love for it to be filled with going out, having fun, meeting people, doing stuff, but I know that's not realistic. So it has to be a realistic vision of what I want my life to look like. So for me, that's going to be doing more things at home now, unfortunately, unless I can get that mobility scooter I was talking about, but even that comes with its anxieties, unfortunately. But no, having a different vision of what my life is to look like. Simplifying. I need to simplify everything in my life. A simple life for me is an easier life, and I want an easier life. So I need to make it a lot more simple. Do you know, when I get a delivery from the supermarket, it takes me up to 3 days to put that away because of my incapabilities. So I need to shop better so that I can cut down that level of time of putting it away. I need to buy fewer things but I have to get what the cats and I need, so I have to have a look at that. So, but it's simplifying things in that way. That's the other thing. And the last thing was making small, gradual changes to my current environment. I have to make, like I say, I have to make things simple. I have to make changes, but they have to be small changes that I can manage. I can't sort of one day think I'm going to completely take everything out of my wardrobe, sort it out and put it back. No, I can't do all that. That's too much. What I can do is the small drawer. I can manage a small drawer, can look through what I've got, discard or give away the stuff I can declutter, and to take it like that. So making small changes that I can accomplish. But you know what, this is all fine, but it is all based on whether I can manage it with my health deteriorating as it is, and even my speech is getting worse. You can probably tell that if you watch my videos where I'm reading from the Bible. I'm falling over my words a lot, and I apologise for that to anyone who does watch those videos, but I want to keep doing them because they mean a lot to me. But it is about finding a new normal every day. As I said in a recent video, I can't cling on to what life used to be like or what life was like a few months ago, because it's changed a lot even since then. Take Christmas. I could do more at Christmas than I can do now, and that's only 6 months ago. So moving forward, I'm going to be making some changes, and that is a sobering thought that I'm having to do that, but it's part of my life as it is, and I just have to accept it, put the serenity prayer in place, to have wisdom to know, to make the changes I can change, to accept the things I can change the things. I can't remember the serenity prayer, even that I can't remember. I'm so sorry. My mind's just an absolute mess. I can't remember anything, but putting the serenity in place, the prayer in place, which I'll have to look up again. You know what, being disabled is no fun. It's hard and it's difficult and it's upsetting, to be quite honest. But we soldier on, don't we? And I have my cats to keep me going. But if you've got this far, thank you. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. And from my corner of the world to yours, cheerio, and mind how you go.